As opposed to doing what the average hard ER would do and drop an album carelessly on their birthday, what this nigga decided to do was wait until Valentine's Day. I didn't even peep at the time that the reason why this wasn't coming out may have been in service to the romance that we're about to experience within the next 24, 48 hours. Brent Faiyaz, you are a god amongst men, and I appreciate what it is that you've done for the romance community. Brent Faiyaz has presented a 10-track album titled Icon. It's only 30 minutes. I hope Brent Faiyaz can collect everything that makes him great and put it onto a track. White Noise is the first song. Wow. You got 10 tracks, you ain't dropped an album since 2020, and you decided to use one of your tracks for just that? I don't know. Now, I love it. Don't get me wrong. It sets the stage. It sets the mood. But now we only got 9 tracks. My bad. My bad. I didn't know you had it like that. I'm already understanding what's about to occur. Never mind. You can do what you want. Waste the first 3 tracks if you want to. I don't give a fuck. I already know it's about to be fire.
I've been looking for love in all the wrong.
Let me run that back. I don't think y'all heard the drum in the beginning.
From the top. The wrong faces. You like to stay out. Think about your hurting, your reason. Cause I'll be your reason to stay at home.
Oh shit. No. Okay, hold on. Let me relax. Hold on. My fault. Nigga talking to me. Hold on, chill. No, this is my problem. Nah. Hold on, my bad. Hold on, chill. Let's go back.
Watch you to me. Give me your reason. Cause I'll be your love. And all the wrong. Baby, you'll figure it out.
Oh my god.
Your head's in the clouds. You live and you learn. Oh, what makes sense? Watch you to me.
You know what, Taylor? I know you got to him, but that was the gayest shit a nigga has ever said to me in my entire life. I might have to revise that to a permanent. Don't let Brent get you out of body, my nigga, okay? I'm paying attention to the chat. Just because I'm vibing don't mean I'm not my eyes don't work. Nah, he feeling it? Yeah, but feeling what though? That track was layered so fucking nicely. It was so many little fine textures to this song. Peel this back just a little bit, you can see the fine little details vocally, you know what I'm saying, how it's all stacked on top of each other but not smothering anything. Like, it just feels rich, you know what I'm saying? You bite into it, you taste it. It's like a good sip of wine. And I don't even drink wine. That's not even my type of bev. I don't even do that. Also, the lyrical content. I'm gonna need him to stop seeing me. Close your eyes for the duration of this for this listening experience, Brent Faiyaz, please, because I don't want to hear something and then be like, oh shit, he talking for me, he talking about me. I don't want to do that. It's not a personal type of release record. Okay, I'm not trying to go through some catharsis when I'm listening. I just want a couple records to listen to for Valentine's Day. Relax. I don't want to go through a metamorphosis. Let's calm down. I'm sick. I don't remember this track coming out. I'm gonna re-listen. I lied. I completely remember it now.
As soon as I end, ain't nothing you need to wear.
In context, this song is not as bad as I remember it being. But the thing that made this song bad was the timing, because Icon was supposed to drop when this song came out. It didn't. So when you expecting an album and you get a single, yeah, my nigga, that shit trash. 100%. But this not bad. Just as textured as the previous track. Quality, I feel like it's still there. So I'm remembering now fully. In context, it's probably not. It's really not that bad. It's not my favorite though, but it's not as bad as I remember it. We going to Butterflies. What the fuck? It's building.
Maybe it's a little bit rushed.
Shit.
Maybe it's a little bit rushed. But I'm falling in love. Done that enough, girl. I know that it's real. I've been waiting forever. So
Oh my
long.
god.
Is it anything like I feel? Should I chill?
Yeah. We going back. I gotta restart. This is what I wanted from bro for so long. I was so tired of the meandering through these records and, you know, the whispery vocals, but I'm not fully stepping into my, you know, vocal range possibilities or capabilities. Like, there's nothing for him to do with a backdrop that is as beautiful, as layered, and as textured as this. There's nothing for him to do but sing his fucking heart out. Nothing. He can still do more. I gotta go back. He moving me. You know what? Let me go back again. I don't think y'all understand what's happening.
But I'm falling in love. Well, that's not too much, but is it anything like I feel? Ain't this supposed to be painless? Is it anything like I feel? Is it anything like I feel?
You doing what you supposed to do.
For everything that came along with me, true. Truly a one-on-one.
And you know that you're
That might be the best Brent Faiyaz track I've heard in like. That might. I'm no joke, and I know niggas gonna be like recency bias because it just came on. This is some of the best Brent Faiyaz music I heard since Sonder. You gotta understand. When Brent Faiyaz was presented to me, it was presented to me like 2018, you know, around that era. You get what I'm saying? And in those moments, it wasn't necessarily geared towards solo or geared specifically just toward relationships. It was also like a portion about Brent Faiyaz's life. And this nigga was crooning and singing his heart out about fucking anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really felt like he wanted to get out the mud, like get everything, you know what I'm saying? Just like change his circumstances. You could tell he wanted to change his life in 2018. There was this like this shift in content to like toxicity. Like every time he spoke about a relationship or a woman in a song, it was always about like doing it in some way that was in service to this, you know what I'm saying? We got to have a fucked up, not really like healthy relationship. So me hearing him like just appreciate his woman or appreciate whoever it is that he's looking at right now. Again, the fact that this is being released near Valentine's Day is not lost on me. But like to fully dive into the bag, like to fully commit to the bit where I'm in love with my girl or I'm trying to find different ways to like, you know what I'm saying? Croon, and I'm trying to find different ways to like, I don't know, kind of be pathetic in a way. Like that's the type of music or R&B that I like to listen to. I love desperate people on the track. I love when I'm highlighting the mundane for a song. It works. It fits. And not only that, he's actually singing here. It works. He's actually using his voice. He's not playing background or like, you know, whispering throughout the track. Like he's fully front and center. And do I have to talk about the production value of this again? This is immaculate. Why are we already halfway done? I get 25 J. Cole tracks and only 10 Brent Faiyaz when he's at his best? Why? World not fair, man.
It's you from me.
Oh, you gotta chill, dog. Also, I'm gonna find whoever voted on the 2% that wasn't unanimously saying 100% for how good that last song was. I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take your nuts and I'm gonna make you eat them. Swear to God, because I know it was niggas. I know it was niggas. They hating. You see somebody do some shit like this, you like, oh my God, all the bitches about to flock to Brent Faiyaz. They not even gonna notice me. You a hoe. You a bitch. I know what type of person you are. You can't give niggas they props.
If you're feeling love it, baby. Tell me all the time. All the truth on the other side.
Oh my God. You got it.
The other night I saw you.
He got it with that one. He got it with that one. It's really just about how long until you keep hearing that. I just gotta hear it pop one time in public and it's over with. I haven't heard Brent Faiyaz be this intentional with his records in a minute. And you know, his previous records, don't get me wrong, there's some good, he's got some good material, bro. He does. Like, you're gonna find some records that you like, you know, in every album that he's dropped since Fuck the World, basically. But I mean, here I see this is focus.
I try my best to be a man, do it all, and then it all came crashing down. You were supposed to hold it down. Is this something I did? If that's the exchange, and I'm making a change. There's no hope in that. Things I saw won't disappear. Chips are down just like your tears.
Note to self: be truthful even when it hurts. Make love and pray often.
The series shit is a little corny, but I like how vulnerable this track is. Because what I will say, this is the most terrifying part of a relationship, and it happens twice. Right before you about to hop into it, and however long it takes before you get to a stage where you almost don't recognize the person that you with or yourself. Most terrifying part of the relationship that he's describing right now. And maybe I'm deeping too much on his prior portrayal of himself, his prior alter ego, whatever it was before. But you know, to know that he's trying to work on a relationship, is at least for the sake of this track or the narrative of this cut. To me, it shows a level of artistic growth a little bit. Because I could imagine, like I said, a prior Brent Faiyaz making a song about this and being like, I don't give a fuck, I got mad hoes. I'll go get another one. You know? You're easily replaceable. You know what I'm saying? I got another one on this side, on this side, on this side. It don't mean shit to me. But I really want to work on this. I want to lock in with you. I want to go far with this. You know? Let me know what I did. Let me fix it. Let's change things.
Without expecting.
I like that. The outro ruined it. I wouldn't say it ruined it, but a regular person speaking at the end, you know, honestly, especially where Strangers is going, I think a little excerpt from your mom is like always a great thing. You know, assuming you got a relationship with her and shit like that, like a little spoken word from my Dukes at the end, like, oh yeah, you got to do this, you got to do that, XYZ, blah 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 blah. I think that would have been cool to put at the end of that. Feeling of this whole thing has been very skin on skin, you know, human contacty, to get like a robotic outro type. You're typing into Google AI damn near asking for advice on how to fix your relationship or how to keep it. And that could be like, maybe that adds to the desperation of it. I don't know, but I just don't think it works well for the track, I'll be honest. But it don't kill it. I'm still listening to Strangers. World is Yours at the next track.
Can't believe in me, girl.
I'm not crazy. I heard a little Prince twinge, a little Prince twang in the first minute, of just a little bit.
Let me away. Here I stand, no, there's nothing you can have from me. I write your name on every shore. I don't compare you to no one.
Why is it only 3 more songs? Throw some bonus tracks on there. Get it, the early deluxe. I'm not mad at an early deluxe. Ah, fuck. Don't do this. Actually do it. Kill me. Yeah, no, I know what this is. Yeah, no, facts.
Some days you're hot as July. No matter the weather, don't this was forever. I'm hit 365, no more. What's the point of going uptown if you're never uptown?
Oh, fuck, nah, bro. Fuck! Ah, no, this bad. I know what this. This bad. No. Okay. I mean, this song so far is like a hug. I can't escape from his voice. And even worse, I know what's about to happen. I know what's about to happen. Why would you give me a song like this? Do you know who I am? Not good. I'm not supposed to have music like this.
You ain't did what I did. Bought you new whips, bought you watches. I can't even take it no more.
Oh! Oh!
No matter the weather,
No.
and I won't blame it on you. Those ain't things that ain't true.
Yeah.
I know I wasn't perfect, babe. Won't invert you, babe. It's already been done. True, long. But can you come over and right these wrongs? Sometimes you're cold as the winter time. Hot as July.
We good to replay the song, right? We can replay the song, right? We can go back. We can go.
65.
Oh shit. That was nah. We gonna replay that. We gonna replay that. That was insane. That might have been the greatest drop. That was great. That was. How do I even explain? Like I said, I knew what it was gonna be, but I didn't expect that. That was wow, bro. Wow. Let's imagine dying. You know what I'm saying? Like imagine not being here to hear this, bro. And that's why you got to be thankful to be alive in moments like this. I'm not even trolling. If you mad about something, if you were upset, if you stressed out, just know that you survived long enough to hear this song. That's all I can say. Sometimes life get hard, but we persevere for moments like this.
I'm hitting 65. Hot as July. True long. But can you come over and right these wrongs?
I can't even verbalize to you how heavy. I lost my voice and I wasn't even talking during the song. Oh! This is gonna be my most played track this year, most likely. I didn't think he was gonna lock in like this. And I also love the concept of the record. You know, 4 seasons, you having to endure. It really is this album so far like really feels like I'm not gonna give up on this love no matter what. And realistically, I see a lot of myself in this record too. Like an inability or a prior inability to commit or stay or feel the value in like seeing it through or, you know, weathering the storm, you know, sticking around when shit get tough. But for this album, for the sake of it at the very least, it's like I'm not gonna give up on you no matter what. Even in this song, you know, like you is sometimes you cold as the winter, sometimes you hot as the summer or some shit like that. But you know, I'm gonna be here no matter what. I'm gonna endure. You know I said this, I didn't mean it. Blah blah blah. Like just stay with me. I'll do this. I'll do that. Like it's endurance. It's romantic. It's love endurance. It's an attempt at trying to show love unconditionally, and that's a level of growth, at least within Brent Faiyaz's discography, that I personally haven't seen. I haven't seen that. You know, it sounds good to ponder on certain ideas, but for a full record to dive into, damn, let me overlook this person's flaws and hope that they overlook mine too, so we can have a success story here. Like that's hard. That's tough. And it's tougher for, like I said, for Brent Faiyaz, knowing his marketing the last couple of years has been, oh, he's the toxic guy. He makes music because, he makes music for people that don't know how to commit. They don't know how to sit down. They don't know how to endure shit. You know what I'm saying? So hats off. This is the best thing I heard from Brent Faiyaz.
Be whoever you want. I'll be whoever I want with you. Feel when we're alone.
He got it. He got it. Wait. I just want y'all to know. This album is about to end in 2.5 minutes. I just need you to understand. I need you to realize that. This album is over in 2.5 minutes. Now, however many times you decide to listen to this album after, it don't actually have to be over, but your first experience with this album for the first time is going to be over in the next 2.5 minutes. Could have threw an additional 4 or 5 on this bitch and I'd have been completely satisfied. I'm actually asking for more.
What is happiness to you? My full life was happiness for you. It's something I can't know, does it cost you? And you all alone and you dead and gone. The love of the game.
Oh my God.
Happiness to you. Safe space for me to lead with honesty. Part of me that nobody sees. This is safe honesty. To show this part is a short term, my full life was happiness. I do.
Ah! Oh my God, there's no way they trying to do this shit to me now, bro. Stop! Holy shit, they did not just do that, man. That could have been way, way worse, but still, holy shit. That was not the album that I was expecting from Brent Faiyaz. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I definitely expected him to come into this record delivering more of the same, but just slightly elevated, you know, maybe refining the sound that we had all been familiar with, and you know, the concepts that we know him best for, kind of just following that same train of thought. But I mean, here I really love the idea of just endurance, that I'm gonna see this through. I'm gonna be vulnerable enough and trust someone. I'm gonna take a risk. And that is, you know, a gigantic part of what I love so much about some of the records that I listen to, that have, you know, that exist within R&B, that exist within soul music, is it always encompasses the artist giving their all because they're taking a risk with their heart. They're taking a risk with their emotions. They're taking a risk with their, you know, with their vulnerability, and basically putting themselves front and center on display for whoever it is that they're talking about, and praying to God that it works out, because if it doesn't, you know, you walking away with scars, you walking away a bloody mess, you walking away, you know, a completely different person potentially. And I love the ending closing track, though. The closing track just kind of wrapping everything up with a nice little bow on it, you know, trying to determine or understand or come to an understanding of what like that happiness is, because we don't know if it ends up working out at the end of the album. We don't know if it ends up panning out and the relationships ends up being successful or anything like that. We just know that in order to have whatever unconditional love this is, you need to have it for somebody else, but you also need to have it for yourself. You need to have an understanding of who you are as a person and what it is that makes you tick and what it is that makes you happy. Because if you can't identify those things, you're not going to be able to even start this. You're not even going to be able to get anywhere through, you know, what this what this endurance battle is going to end up being. So I love this. I love basically all of it. You know, where I would usually complain about Brent Faiyaz being a little bit muted or muzzling himself to try to fit a vibe, that's not the case here, bro. He putting it out. Does it need to after you hear it all? No. But if you added 3 songs, 4 songs to this, I'm not looking at you like you're crazy. After the run that you've had so far, I would, if I'm Brent Faiyaz, I'm looking at this album like, yeah, I can add. Now, guarantee we're going to get a deluxe. Guarantee we're getting a deluxe, 100%.